All right, so trade valuation. We talked about doing that. When I do a trade valuation, I literally want to walk around the vehicle with the customer pointing out the stuff, taking pictures, understanding, right? The same thing you guys have been talked about. Customers walking around with me. Why is it important for the customer to walk around with you?
Control, and then you spotting out different things as well that you can see.
You have a vehicle that has scratches on it.
Yeah.
And you live with those scratches. Do you forget about them every now and then?
Yeah.
You get used to seeing them, right? You have a chip in the paint at your house, and you all need to touch that up, and you forget to get to it in 6 months. Do you just look past it every time now because you really forget to see it until you spent time cleaning and doing it? So I just traded my wife's vehicle in, and she only had 28,000 miles on it. And when I go to trade it in, Ken, what was the one thing I got hit on my trade? My tires. Yeah. I had 28,000 miles. How am I getting hit on tires? Right? But I knew it because I went to go clean her car, and I'm looking at the tires, and I'm like, oh, hell, I'm going to have to get tires soon. I'm going to get hit on that because, I mean, it was like that much tread left in them. Good old Coopers, come on. But customers are the same way. I looked at that car and drove that car, and I never thought it would have needed tires. I didn't even look at it. But all of a sudden, I'm going around like, man, I'm going to get hit for tires. So that thing needs tires. Customers look at it and go, that needs tires, but they don't realize that's going to hit their trade value because we have to replace that stuff. They forgot about the scratch. They go, oh man, I forgot about that. They didn't put that in Edmunds because all they did is they went on KBB and got an estimate. Yeah. KBB is just an estimate. It doesn't give them a valuation. It can't look at everything. Your dealer website is just an estimator. It doesn't give you an exact answer. We're looking at several other things to get you the exact answer. No two vehicles are driven the same. It doesn't even know the mechanics of the vehicle and how it's well kept. That's what we're looking at when we're doing the appraisal. We're going to go around and turn the steering wheel. I'm not a mechanic. Do I know if it makes sound and what it means? I do because I understand cars, but you don't. Does a customer know you don't? No. Turn the freaking steering wheel. Turn it on and do this all the way, do this all the way. Move the windows down, check the moonroof, lift the hood up, look at it, close the hood. You don't even know what the heck you're looking at. It's got an engine in it. It's still there. It's not missing. They don't know. All you're doing is making it seem like it's a professional evaluation. So that when you present them those numbers, one, they've already remembered the stuff that you pointed out, but two, they trust that you didn't just go, because what the customers think are, here's the VIN and mileage, and we just typed in the computer, yep, it's worth this, because that's what they do at home. They think we do the same thing. They don't see the used car manager go out there, pull it, drive it, go take pictures, look at it, look underneath the car. They don't see them do that because they're not there when they're doing the appraisal, because either we're on the desk waiting for numbers for 15, 20 minutes, or we're on a test drive while they're doing it. So I do it with them. So now they feel like I did the appraisal. So they trust me when I present the numbers. You see how it works better? And I'm doing evaluation, so I'm actually not feeling like I'm being sleazy. Because it's just a psychology thing, even though I'm doing the same thing. It's just a psychology thing, so that's why I say that. Hey guys, I know a lot of you have been wanting to get to the next level. What I want you to do right now is text me. This is my personal cell. All you have to do is text me who you are and what you need help with to get to the next level. So go ahead, text me right now, 205-952-6224, and I will help you crush it. As well, I got a bonus for you. Scan this QR code and get into our free community and unlock some courses for you as well. Let's crush it together, and let's get back to the video. Because whose job is it to buy the vehicle? You guys are buying the vehicle, not the dealership. You're buying it from the customer. The dealership's buying it from you. The good thing is you get to be the middleman, don't have to spend any money. Literally, you get to get paid on it, don't spend any money. You're a broker. You're a wholesale broker for real estate. That is what you are, right? You get to go, I know what this person's going to pay for it, and my job, I can make this amount of money if I can buy it for this. I'm going to try to buy it for this. And that's all it is. And you're sticking to it. You present your numbers and you can flip it over, because then we're going to go into trade justification. right? So when I get a customer that's all about on the trade and all upset about the trade, right? Man, I need $15,000 for that vehicle. Well, why do you need $15,000? Because that's my payoff. We've heard that.
I heard that last week, matter of fact.
Right? So, Mr. Customers, if your vehicle was you only owe $2,000 on your vehicle, would you want $2,000 for it? No, I wouldn't. I want what it's worth. Oh, so it's not your payoff that matters, it's what the vehicle's worth. Absolutely, and I want to give you the most for what your vehicle's worth. Actually, I want to give you more than what your vehicle's worth. Let me show you how I came up to this number and how it's actually more than what your vehicle's worth right now. Do you got a moment for me to mind if I do that for you? So currently right now, you're driving this F-150, right? We're giving you $10K for it, okay? Now, you want $15K because it's your payoff, and I'm sure you're seeing, because where did you see that number at? Well, that's what I'm seeing them sell for. Absolutely, that's retail value for that vehicle. $15K, retail. Okay, let me reverse this on how we came up to that value. This is what your used car manager is doing. Literally, this is what the used car manager is doing. How much profit, Mr. Customer, do you think we should make on this vehicle? $500, $1,000, $2,000, heck, $4,000. What do you feel is fair? Don't tell me the amount. What you feel is fair that I should make on reselling your vehicle? Well, you should make about $2,000. Absolutely, Mr. Customer. I'm going to do you one better because in reality, though, we actually only make about $1,000 on our vehicle. Is that true or not? I mean, heck, some of them I'm losing money, right? Some of them I make $2,000. But what if I average it out? My front end gross is probably around $1,000 to $2,000, right? But I'm going to be safe here. Because if I told him, actually, I went less than what he told me, do I feel like a good guy now? Yeah. Like I'm not trying to scam him? Psychology, I set it up, right? So it's 1K profit. All right, so we have to get it all retitled and do all that paperwork with the state. Do you know how much that costs? It's about $500. Well, it's not a doc fee I'm bringing it in, so I'm just hey, I have to do the admin stuff with it. There's admin stuff that goes into it that you guys don't even get to see. So there's $500 paperwork that goes into that. Then I have to get it detailed, right? It costs about $200 to detail the vehicle. Then we have to do an oil change, right? That's about $100 for the oil change. We're going to change the air filter as well. That's going to be about another, I wrote that on the wrong spot. That's going to be about another, say, $50, right? Then we also have to do the inspection on it, which is going to be about $200. Then, as we looked around your vehicle, we noticed it needed tires. Those tires are probably going to cost, how much did it cost you last time you replaced your tires? Man, those are expensive. They're about $1,500. Exactly, so about $1,500 for your tire. We had some scratches that were on it, dents and dings, and we have to kind of get those taken care of. That's going to be about another $500 to do all that. Now, would you be able to get that done cheap or no? I actually looked at it. It was going to cost me $1,000 to fix the scratches and stuff on the hood. Actually, so I'm actually cutting you a deal for it. So also we have your windshield on here that's got a scratch that needs to get replaced before I can sell it. And then let me ask you, Mr. Customer, you've got 100,000 miles on your vehicle. Have you done the tune-up on your vehicle yet? No, I haven't. Well, that's going to have to get done on that vehicle too, because that's a cost that's coming up to you that you're going to have to replace. That's going to be about another $500. Then, when's the last time you did your brakes? Man, I ain't done the brakes and I've had the vehicle for 3 years. Well, Mr. Customer, that's going to be, now brake service is ridiculously high. That's about $1,500 for the brakes because they're probably going to do the rotors too. Let's add all this up here. So if I add all that up, that's 1K. Add that, that's another, what, 9, so 19. I'll nix that off for you. 19 plus 2, that's 21. We'll do these right here. That's 21, that's 51, 61, 66. So if I took $6,600 off of this, I'm actually at 9, I'm actually at $8,600 is what your vehicle's worth. Mr. Customer, I'm giving you 10K. So if you want 15K, I need you to take care of all these items and we can get you 15K. Man, I see what you're saying. I just need to get a little bit more. I just want a little bit more for my trade. So let me ask you, Mr. Customer, I don't know if I can. As you see, I'm giving you more than what it's worth. We've got to spend all this money we make. What if I can do this? Now, typically, $1,000 profit. What if I made this profit $0 for you? Okay. What if I can get you an extra plus 1K on your trade? Would that work for you? Yeah, that would work. Awesome. Well, let me tell you how I'm going to be able to, because I don't know if I can pull this money here. But what does happen, what we do have some clout with you for a win-win for all of us, is because we're a high volume dealer, I can contact the lenders and see if I can get you a better deal on the financing and save you that extra $20, because $20 a month would equal that $1,000 over the term of the loan. Would that work for you? Because all the end, whatever I move here is just going to affect your payment. And I'm going to work on trying to do that for you. Would that work for you? Yeah, that would work. Great. You see where I'm getting at? Because if I get them a better interest rate, I'm saving them money. I'm working with them, trying to get them a better deal. This justified it logically. Because is there any way anybody could tell me that they wouldn't have to spend this stuff, that this isn't going to need to get done to their vehicle? There's not a single way anybody can tell me that that doesn't need to get done. Because they know it. It's routine maintenance stuff. Is anything like special? All we got to do a transmission service? We've got to replace the torque converter, or you've got shocks that are going bad, you've got an engine mount that's bad on it, all that stuff, right? You've got wheel hubs that are going bad, the wheels are curved. I didn't hit any of that stuff. I just hit normal maintenance stuff, and it adds up quick. You see where I'm getting at? Yeah. Because here's the thing. This stuff costs the customer in a dealership, but the dealership, it costs us. It goes in the profit of the vehicle, but who makes the money off that service? The dealership still does. So do you think they're willing to buy a trade in and lose some money on the trade here by putting more in it, but yet to bring all that profit back into the dealership and service side?
Yeah, they're going to do it.
They're going to do it all day long, right?
They got to hit that unit bonus.
Yeah. Well, it's also the dealership makes money because all the service stuff, the labor. And then not only that, your techs are eating.
Yeah.
And if your techs are eating good, you're eating good too. See where I'm getting at? If we're all helping each other. It boils in, but it all comes here with trades. Well, we got to justify it logically. This just made complete sense. Now he's understanding it. Now is he combative with me? No. Did I just have a conversation? Yes. I'm just being real with him. We're just having a simple conversation, broke it down. And I wrote it on paper. It's not just words coming out of my mouth, because if it's written, it's more real to them. Okay? And some of these I'll ask them. So, Mr. Customer, how much profit? Mr. Customer, how much does an oil change cost? How much does doing your tune-up cost? How much does doing the brakes cost, would you think? And let them give me the number. Sometimes they give me a number higher. Sometimes they give me a number lower. It's okay. I still roll with it. Because at the end of the day, when I add it all up, I know I'm winning, right? So now I justified and held into that trade. And if they're still digging with me and going, man, I need to get more. Great. Well, what if I did? And it all boils down to payment. So really what we're talking here is not $1,000 in trade. It's not more in trade. It's your payment is what we're talking about. Does that make sense? Does everybody understand that? Okay, awesome. So that's our trade justification. We're driving it down to payment. If I can do that, I'm adding money to my gross. My job is to buy their vehicle for the least amount of money. Their job is to sell their vehicle to me for the most amount of money. Guess what? We flipped the script. Their job is to buy my vehicle for the least amount of money. My job is to sell it to them for the most amount of money. Are we both salespeople? Yes. Are we both trying to do the same thing? Yes. Then why am I seen like the scum? Really? We're both trying to do the same thing. Come on. It's just a conversation. We're just having fun.